So there's something going on in Mexico, and this is really crazy, and it's not just Mexico, and it started happening in April. 6 days ago, this account posted this video of this massive fireball swooshing over Mexico City. 3 days before that, Crya8604 uploads this video of a massive sighting in Calimaya, Mexico.
Esto sucedió el domingo 13 de abril, para que se viera más nítido y ya se veía.
And this is what happens. Take a look at this. What just happened there? So people are saying that, and this was posted by Wixie on April 18th, and he says, did a UFO divert a meteorite from actually falling down in an urban area of Mexico City? It was reported to have landed in the outskirts of Mexico City, and then he shows the same video. So I was thinking, this is possibly fake. There's no way that that actually happened. Then I researched this meteorite thing in Mexico, and I came across several articles. Mexico lit up by fireball in night sky. But scientists have the answer. Answer to what? What is it that this meteorite is so special and different from all of the other meteorites? And this is when I come across several strange videos of bizarre things that started happening in April, a little bit before and after this fireball swooshes over Mexico. 5 days ago, Ashley Blake records a mysterious booming sound in the city of Mexico. We're going to be taking a look at both videos that she posted, and on April 18th in Berlin, Germany, someone records this very strange object. What in the world is that? Then 3 days ago, Shauna records this very bizarre video.
I understand how nobody's talking about this. I spotted this yesterday.
Apparently, a hot air balloon is flying over the same spot in the Atlantic Ocean for days. And this is the same spot where the drones and orbs were supposedly surfacing from in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. There were also many other sightings of these mysterious orbs and drones all over the world.
Taking a video of it. Right? Ooh, there's another one in front of it.
So I decided to dig deeper into this bizarre rabbit hole, and I guess that it all starts with this video posted by this account of the UFO supposedly diverting the meteorite in Mexico. Is it real or is it not? If it is, it's a game changer. But if it isn't, why? Why would someone fake this? What would be the objective? And why is this meteorite so special that scientists have to explain it? Let's take a closer look into this, and let's start with the original video of this meteorite supposedly diverting the UFO. And this is it. It's got 17,000 followers. It's coming in from a page that clearly has the AI in the very beginning of it. And to me, it kind of looks like most videos are computer generated, if not all. Now here's one very strange thing. This account has been posting videos like this all along. And all of a sudden, 5 days ago, 6 days ago actually, it posts this video of the meteorite. And the description of the video is, meteorite in Mexico City. There is no AI tag in the video, and the video in itself looks very real. There's even something that I noticed that caught my attention when analyzing it. Pay very close attention to when the UFO shows up. There is a light that blinks right over here. Right now. Did you see that? Now. Over here. To me, it looks like the little details in this video are just too perfect to be considered fake. What I do think is fake in this video is the meteorite in itself. Now that would mean that this is possibly a real video that was taken from November or December last year from an event that happened back when the orbs and drones were flying over many parts of the world. That would suggest that the city that we're looking at isn't Mexico City. So ChatGPT suggests that this is possibly Los Angeles, California, and that the video was taken from Hollywood Hills or Mulholland Drive. It also says that it is possible that this is Mexico City that we're looking at. There's these other videos of the same object, but this time the creator labeled it as AI generated. It's weird. This account was uploading this kind of video, then all of a sudden, the same day that the Mexico fireball happens, it starts uploading this type of video, labeling all of them AI generated with the exception of this one. So to me this video is fake, but the meteorite in itself is fake. The sightings of the orbs and the UFOs, that's possibly real. So why would someone do this? Could it be to discredit real sightings? And if so, why? There's also this. Why would scientists have to answer or explain this mysterious fireball? What's so special about it that it needs explaining, besides it being a bolide, which would be an exceptionally bright meteor that is spectacular enough to be seen over a very wide area? Unless, of course, something happened that day in Mexico that people saw or heard that they couldn't explain. So Ashley Blake posted 2 videos into her account, and this is, as you can see, mostly vlog type videos, with the exception of these 2 on the same day of the meteorite. Let's take a look at what she saw. So pardon the automatic translation, but she says, after the meteorite that fell in the state of Mexico, noises coming from the sky can be heard. And this is her second video. Yeah, to me that doesn't sound like a booming sound. It sounds more like an airplane or an object swooshing by constantly, but it's taking too long. Doesn't sound like a regular airplane, nor a chopper, nor a drone, or anything like that. So let's check for other people also recording something like this in Mexico or other places this specific date. So the majority of these strange sounds can be heard in February apparently, and then some of them happen in March and April, which coincides with the drones and orbs flying massively over the entire world, mostly in February. March, we had less of them. April, even less, and then all of a sudden it seems that something started happening again a little bit before the fireball and after. Let's take a look at some of these videos. This is for instance coming in from Stasia Moreau. This happened at about 5:50 p.m. tonight. Doesn't sound like any warning system I've ever heard before. It was absolutely eerie and raised all the hairs on my arms and neck. Doesn't sound like the same thing in Mexico, but what's curious is that, as she states in this video, she has never heard anything like this before. This is coming in from Eliza, and it was recorded on February 9th. It sounded very loud. Clinton, Maine.
El gran poder de Dios.
The heck?
Son trompetas.
Coming in from La Simple Zero. This was on February 1st, and he says at around 1:40, I guess, a.m. I started hearing sounds in the sky, not sure where or what it's coming from, but it's getting louder and louder. What? Someone says, it sounds like gunfire, metal beams, or pipes breaking. Yeah, let's hear it towards the end again.
What is that noise?
Those are not... I would be leaning more towards pipes breaking or something like that, but still very strange. Then coming in from Il Errante on March 11th. I don't know what this is, but it was too loud and people stopped to look at the sky. This is in Cartagena, Spain.
Algo suena por el cielo. Algo está sonando hace rato, fuerte. Ahí el señor ha parado también.
Yeah, people are looking. That's loud.
Qué feo, hasta han salido por la ventana. De repente no se oye muy bien en la grabación, pero es un sonido muy fuerte, muy fuerte. Ahí siguen viendo al cielo.
So he's saying that you can't hear it through the video, but the sound is really loud. And then this guy says, here in Mexico, we heard it twice. Always after 2 a.m. And it's like an airplane, but you don't see anything in the sky. So this was posted on April 2nd, just recently. And this was before this meteor swooshed by Mexico City. So I started searching for more of these videos and I found this one on March 26th, almost April. I'm not sure if this is the same thing, and I'm also not sure where this is, but could be Mexico.
¿Qué mierda es ese ruido?
And then on March 1st in Chicago, you got something like this mysterious sound with an object hovering by.
Mames, raza, chéquense, oigan. Ahí para los que no creen.
Yeah, that is... looks like one of those drones, doesn't it? And this is coming in from Cesar Lopez Official. On April 2nd, coming in from this account over here. Apparently in Peru.
Última hora, en Perú se está escuchando las 7 trompetas en el cielo. Esto fue grabado a las 11:56 p.m.
So even though I didn't find any more videos of this strange sound in Mexico City on April 16th or that specific week, I did find someone who left a comment stating that they were hearing the same thing in Mexico around 2 a.m. and that meteorite that fell happened at around 3 a.m. So it could be that there's some sort of link to this mysterious fireball and these strange sounds in the sky, or it could be just a coincidence. But one thing is for sure, most of the sightings, the drones, the orbs, the fireball, the skyquakes, they're apparently happening after 10 p.m. And this is in most places all over the world, which leads me to think that these are not just mere coincidences. But if so, what is the missing link here? Could it be that this mysterious fireball isn't just a meteorite? Being that the next day, people heard strange noises coming from the sky, apparently all over Mexico. Could it be aliens, a secret weapon of some kind, or underground tunneling systems? There's a lot of questions here. One thing's for sure, 3 days ago, someone recorded what appears to be a hot air balloon flying over the same spot in the Atlantic Ocean for several days, which is not the typical behavior of a hot air balloon.
I don't understand how nobody's talking about this. I spotted this yesterday, but there is a hot air balloon that has traveled from South Dakota and is almost to the Bahamas.
Scroll down on the left.
It is a balloon. This is what it is. It doesn't tell me where it's from, but it says it's at 62,000 feet, and it has been at that the entire way, because it shows it by color. So it's like this is where it started getting really high, and then it just stayed that high.
Wow, that's high.
All the way across the entire United States. I spotted it yesterday, whenever it was over here, in this area, and now it is the middle of the ocean.
So someone is saying that right now it's in the Gulf of Mexico. Let's see if we can find this thing, because if it were to be in the Gulf of Mexico, it would make a lot of sense. Maybe this thing's surveilling something that happened right after this fireball fell in Mexico. Anyways, before we do that, let's take a look at what Glam Ham has to say about this hot air balloon.
What is that hot air balloon doing flying so far out over the ocean? Weather balloon? No, too predictable, too ordinary. Let's investigate. First thought, Google's Project Loon. High-altitude balloons designed to provide internet in remote places. Seems logical, right? Wrong. Project Loon shut down in 2021. Its technology transferred to Raven Aerostar, an American company specializing in advanced balloons. Let's take a look at a prior flight. August 7th, 2024. Oh, what's this? August 7th, 2024. The date Aerostar's Thunderhead balloons were deployed during a US-led military exercise called Arcane Thunder 24. Interesting. So my best guess, this is no weather balloon. It's likely performing military ISR, intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance.
So let's just say that she's right, and this is one theory. This thing is surveilling and doing reconnaissance just above the same spot where the drones and the alien orbs were surfacing from the ocean last year. Where is this thing right now? It is indeed in the Gulf of Mexico, or Gulf of America. It's at 65,000 feet. It seems as if this thing is flying over towards this direction. So it could just be that there's something going on over here right now when it comes to these mysterious things flying up in the sky. Let's take a look at what else can we find when it comes to these mysterious objects in the sky right now. 4 days ago, on April 18th, location Berlin, Germany, this Reddit user posted this video. This thing just flew across the back of my terrace. It was about 20 to 30 meters away. At first, I thought it was a balloon, but upon closer inspection, it looked more mechanical. So I thought maybe it was a drone, but I've never seen a drone this sort of angular shape before. So it looks like it's not a balloon at first, seems metallic, and it doesn't seem to be moving like a balloon would. There's also no noise or sounds coming from this object. And unfortunately, the video is too short. Look at that. So looking at the comments, someone says it's this exact balloon. Let's take a look at this. I would have to disagree. It doesn't look like that. But then this guy says, no, it's not. That one is connected to the top of the four like a triangle. The one in the video isn't. And I have to agree with that. This, definitely not the same thing. Not only that, this thing's way bigger. The weird part is that Reddit is full of bots trying to discredit every UFO post, and this is something that if you've been on Reddit you would know about. But still, this could be a silver collar balloon. It just looks way too big to be that small as the one that was compared to, and if it's going with the wind, it's very steady. So I don't know. Let's see if we can find anything else. So I found this video from Korea8604. posted just a couple of days ago on April 13th, a few days before the fireball in Mexico. Let's take a look at this.
Este video es lo más impresionante que me ha tocado ver. Esto sucedió el domingo 13 de abril de 2025 a las 5:15 de la mañana.
5 a.m.
Oscuro. Me percaté que había una luz a lo lejos como una estrella, pero muy brillosa y más grande de lo normal. Se veía como una luz doble. Tomé un acercamiento y ya se veía ahora sí que eran dos luces y una estructura detrás de las luces.
Oh my gosh.
Pequeñas lucecitas parpadeando.
This thing is big.
Hice la toma, bajé para que vieran que es la misma área del patio de mi casa. Volví a subir.
My gosh. This thing is massive.
Y luego, pues le di contraste para que se viera más nítido y ya se veía ahora sí la forma más.
So at this point I'm asking myself, this thing that he's pointing at that seems to be shining in the sky, these two bright lights, is it like an object that is landing in the neighborhood, in the nearby neighborhood? Because I can see when he zooms in a few houses in the distance. So either this could be a car or someone's headlight or something like that, or this is a massive object that seems to be landing somewhere in his neighborhood. And the good thing is, in the end of the video, he's going to show a take of how it looks in the morning so we can compare it to this night shot.
Más nítida. Se ve como una nave muy grande, como una ciudad flotante. Por la distancia en la que estaba, yo me imagino que ha de haber medido unos 5 kilómetros de diámetro porque se veía muy lejos la luz. Ahí se ve cerca por el zoom.
Okay, so this is the same spot. Okay.
Una idea más o menos en dónde estaba.
Oh my gosh.
Calimaya, Estado de México.
So let's just compare his take at night with the take in the morning so we can understand what he's talking about. Let's take a screenshot of this. Okay, so yeah, this is really weird. I don't see the same structures he was recording. I see this light over here, which could maybe explain what he was pointing at. But this is one light, not two. I mean, I can see other houses here in the neighborhood and all. I guess in his video we can also see the same thing. But apparently there was something massive above. Two lights shining and others blinking just above this area. Let me go back to that video and see if we can take a look at it again. So this is the car, that's the fence, and that's, let's try to, yeah, so that doesn't make any sense at all. There was something above this area, I guess. That's really weird. In Calimaya in Mexico, let's take a look at where this is. It's actually pretty close to Mexico City. It's actually in the outskirts of Mexico City. And this was in April 13th. And the fireball was in April 16th. Okay, found this in Orlando, March 31st. Huh. What is that? It's not gonna disappear, is it? It is. Yeah, it did. So there's apparently something going on. I found this one on April 6th, but I'm not pretty sure this is the original source. And that's massive. Whatever that is. Look at that. Looks like something entering the atmosphere or something like that. So this is the sequence of events I've found for now. I didn't add the other strange noises in the sky, only the one in Mexico. So yeah, if I find anything else, I'll update you guys. So this is everything that I could find on this mysterious fireball over Mexico City. For now, there's no evidence that this is an alien fireball or anything like that. But there are some weird connections. The mysterious sounds in the sky the next day, the hot air balloon supposedly surveying the Atlantic Ocean and probably headed towards Mexico, and a bunch of strange sightings in Mexico and many places all over the world in the same week. Aliens? A secret weapon? Underground tunneling? What is going on? Leave a comment, don't forget to subscribe to the channel with notifications on, smash the like button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.